Second graders, today you're going to subtract. So they've already done the first one first. Let's go to the second one. Just a reminder, I'm not going to do all of them with you since we've already done this. I'll do a couple and then you're on your own. So we always start in the ones. So I'm going to circle the ones because I know I start there. And then I'm going to remember the 3 B's. Bigger number on the bottom you must borrow. Okay, so I see a 9 minus 7. Bigger number is not on the bottom, it is on the top. So no need to stop. 9 minus 7 is 3. 7, 8, 9, or 2, sorry, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I'm going to look in the tens. Look at B, B, B. Yep, bigger numbers on the bottom. I'm going to go next door and borrow and get some more. So the 5 is going to become a 4, and the 6 is going to become a 16. You can either write it there, or you can write it here. Either way, it's not a 6 anymore, it's 16. 16 minus 8, oh, that's a doubles fact, so it's 8, and 4 minus 1 is 3. My answer is 382. Let's move on to number 3. Start in the ones. Okay. I know a lot of you think 0 minus 7 is 7, but that is not correct because if I have 0 apples and I want to give 7 to my friends, I can't. So I'm going to go next door. The 2 is going to become a 1, and the 0 is now going to become a 10. So I'm going to do 10 minus 7. 7, 8, 9, 10 is 3. Oh, but look, it's not a 2 anymore. It's a 1. I cannot do 1 minus 9. The bigger number's on the bottom, so I must borrow. So I'm going to go next door. The 7 becomes a 6. And the 1 is an 11 because it's not a 2 anymore. So now 11 minus 9. 9, 10, 11 is 2. And 6 minus 5 is 1. So my answer is 123. All right, last 2 I'm going to do with you. 8 minus 2. Bigger number on top, no need to stop. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Oh, but the bigger number is on the bottom on this one, so I'm going to go next door. The 5 now is a 4, and the 4 is a 14. You can either write it there or write it in the box. So 14 minus 7 is 7. That's a doubles fact. And 4 minus 3 is 1. Last one I'm going to do with you. Oh, look, more on the top. No need to stop. 7 minus 6 is 1. Oh, this is a mental math problem. 7 minus 5 is 2. I don't need to borrow there. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Sweet. That's awesome. All right, go ahead and do this last one on your own. Remember, bigger number on the bottom, you must borrow, or bigger number on top, no need to stop. Do you understand should be done on Seesaw. It says, how would you find 527 minus 452? Explain. So you can get on Seesaw and you can write 527 minus 452, and then you can kind of go through your steps and tell me how you would subtract that. Kind of like you're explaining your thinking. That will show me you know how to subtract. Go to the next slide. All right, second graders, this looks a little different. You're still going to subtract. They just don't have the hundreds, tens, and ones boxes for you. So I will do a couple with you so you can see what it looks like. If this is too hard for you, I have some graph paper that you can write your problems on so that you have enough room to write your answers. So I'm going to start in the ones still, which is 0 minus 9. I cannot do that, so I'm going to go next door. The 5 is going to become a 4. and the 0 is going to become a 10. So now I can do 10 minus 9, that is 1. But 4 minus 6 I cannot do, so I'm going to go next door. The 5 is going to become a 4, and now I'm going to give 1 to my 4, and it becomes 14. So 14 minus 6 is 8, and 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, so it gets a little messy there. If you need to take your pencil, make sure it's a sharp pencil, and draw your lines, you can do that. Or like I said, I can give you graph paper. So I'm going to do this one with you too. 5 minus 8 I cannot do, so I need to go next door. The 5 becomes a 4. And then I'm going to give 1 to my 5, so it's 15. So 15 minus 8 is, I'm going to catch count, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 7. Okay, now 4 minus 0, I can do that. It's 4. And 6 minus 1 is 5. So my answer is 547. This next one, don't let this confuse you. Just put a 0 there. It's like there's nothing there. Okay, can I do 0 minus 3? No, so I need to go next door. The 9 becomes an 8, and the 0 becomes a 10. I give 1 to that 0, so it becomes a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 8 minus 6 is 2. And 4 minus 0 is 4. Alright, your job is to do the rest on your own. Remember, if you need some graph paper, come talk to me, and I will show you how to use that. Number 6. Jim subtracted 443 from 728. What was his mistake? Explain. So he made a mistake over here. See if you can find his mistake. All right, when you are done with this page, go to the back. Solve the problems below. Number 7. On Friday, 517 people saw a play. On Saturday, 384 people saw a play. How many more? Many more. Whenever I see that, I know I subtract. People saw a play on Friday than on Saturday. So I'm going to look. 517 and 384 are very important numbers. Oh, they've written them over here for me. I'm going to subtract to find my answer. Answer needs to be written here and here. Number 8, there were 627 flower seeds. Ooh, important number. 184 of the seeds blew away. Which shows how many seeds are left. Are left and blew away. Those are important words. Go ahead and underline those. Those are important because they tell me that I'm going to add or subtract. I'm going to subtract. Remember, you always start a subtraction sentence with the biggest number. And then number 9. Write a story about 543 minus 206, then solve the problem. When you are done, get it checked by an adult.